Welcome to Zoological World. Today we are discuss about Saola. Saola distribution and habitat. The Saola is an animal that is thought to be found in what forest still remains in the Annamite Mountains that sit on the border between north-central Vietnam and neighboring Laos. Although they are thought to exist in certain areas, no one really knows for sure due to the lack of a proper formal survey. They have however been noted in 15 small pockets of forest between the two countries, generally at a mid-altitude range, between 400 meters and 1,000 meters above sea level. The Saola is most commonly found in dense, evergreen forests that are moist and have a good source of running water. Locals claim that the Saola spends its summer months further up the alpine slopes, venturing down during the winter when the water sources higher up have run dry and there is therefore also less to eat. Saola behavior and lifestyle. The Saola is thought to be a diurnal animal, meaning that they are most active during the daylight hours, possibly resting out of sight to protect themselves from predators under the cover of night. They are thought to lead a generally solitary lifestyle, although reports of small groups of Saola are not unknown. These most commonly contain either 2 or 3 individuals, but claims from villagers suggest that they can congregate in herds of up to 7 members. Male Saola are thought to be highly territorial and to roam a much larger range than their female counterparts, although are believed to mark their territory using a sticky, smelly liquid which is secreted from their large maxillary glands. They are believed to be alpine migrants in certain areas, following the water supplies up and down the slopes. Saola interesting facts and features. The Saola is one of the most recently discovered large mammals, as it was first known to science as recently as May 1992. During a joint survey that was conducted by the Ministry of Forestry of Vietnam and WWF, the unique horns of the Saola was spotted in the houses of local hunters, which led to an investigation into the animal and the areas in which it lived. Nearly all of the information that exists on the Saola actually comes from 13 individuals that were held in captivity, 6 in Vietnam and 7 in Laos, after their discovery and from reports by local villagers. Sadly, however, all but 2 of these Saola individuals died whilst being studied, and there are no Saola found in captivity anywhere in the world, as they do not seem to survive at all well in conditions outside of those that they have naturally adapted and evolved to. Saola relationship with humans. The Saola was once thought to actually primarily inhabit more lowland forests towards the base of the mountains. However, with growing human settlements, they have been pushed higher and higher up the slopes and are now unable to enter much of their historical forests as they simply no longer exist. Having been hunted specifically as a species by humans in the past, today hunters are still among the Saola's biggest threats. As a protected species, they cannot be hunted but often get caught in snares and traps that are set up in the forests where they exist, mainly to catch wild boar and deer. Despite this though, extensive work is being done throughout much of their natural range to ensure that they more commonly exist in areas of protected forest that are not at as much risk from hunting and poaching. Saola conservation status and life today. Today, the Saola is listed by the IUCN as being an animal that is critically endangered in its natural environment. Despite the fact that no formal survey has been conducted, the IUCN estimates that populations could have been as low as 250 when the Saola was first recorded in the summer of 1992, a number that is thought to have dropped significantly since then due to the increased growth of human settlements. WWF claim that the rareness, distinctiveness and uniqueness of the Saola make it one of the greatest priorities to conservation in the Indochina region today. A small 61 square mile reserve has just been set up in the Quang Nam province in central Vietnam, specifically to try and protect the dwindling populations of Saola today. Learn more about the most endangered species on the planet here.